Hello, Every Nation family. It's a wonderful joy to be able to bring you a little bit of an update all the way from Namibia. And our cluster also includes Zambia. And so I'll be giving you the good news about what God has been doing in our cluster. Namibian cluster consists of about 8 churches, and that would include the Zambia church. We collaborate with the East Africa team on that one. And over the last few years, God has been doing tremendous testimonies and impact and work in our midst. In the Windhoek area, we've got about 4 congregations and growing. And then outside of the Windhoek area, we've got Okahanja, we've got Oshivarongo, we've got Swakopmund, and then the Zambia cluster joins us out of that. Together, we have seen God planting churches in the various areas and larger cities in our nation. And we are trusting God for even greater works. So far, the campus ministry that is based in Windhoek is in more than 5 campuses and universities and different colleges. And we're also seeing God sending out church planters. We've got one lady all the way in Ongwediva in the north, where our engineering campus is at. And then we also saw one of our older, previously elder couples, and they went out into Rundu, which is in the north eastern part of Namibia. And they're starting a congregation and a church plant in that area. There's also a campus ministry in that area. God is doing tremendous things. We're seeing salvations every single Sunday in our Windhoek church and throughout our cluster. We're seeing people being baptized, set free, deliverances every week, healings of all kinds. Especially in the area of marriage restoration and family, we've seen tremendous impact of the Lord. And so we're thankful to God for all that He has been doing. Most recently, we had a team going out to Angola, scouting in Angola, in Luanda, to see if we can plant a church there. And we have to say that after that scout, we joined together with a few students, and we'll be going back this year to see that scout increase into a fellowship of students. And beyond that, we're seeing a church plant in the next 2 years. In light of Mission 2029, Vision 2040, we are excited to even go beyond Namibia and Angola. We trust in the Lord for the DRC and also beyond that. God is doing tremendous things, and we want to thank God, and we want to celebrate all the prayers that we have been receiving from the different churches in our region. And we're excited about what God is doing. We are seeing amazing things in light of churches that have been planted, being finally launched in terms of passing the threshold of more than 100 people in the church, more than 20 connect groups. And most recently, we had the privilege of launching our Swakopmund church. We had so many testimonies coming forth in terms of how the church started just with 3 individuals, and today it's a thriving church. Beyond that, that church is also having connect groups in Walvis Bay, and that's about 3 connect groups that we currently have there, about 15 people coming through to Swakop from Walvis Bay. And we're trusting the Lord for a key leader so that we can plant a church in that part of Namibia. So we just want to thank God for all that He is doing. It is only by the grace of God that these things are happening. We ask you that you continue to pray for us as we trust God for more church plants, as we trust God for people to get saved, for families to be transformed, as we trust God for His purposes to be fulfilled in our nation. We ask you that you will pray with us, that we will see more leaders being raised and more churches being planted. All right, may God be glorified through all of these testimonies, and we will see you soon. Thank you.